Okay, so we start. Yeah, form 5. Mainly form 5 join. Okay, guys. First of all, we will do recap on last week lesson. Okay, we do a short recap, then we will continue to today's part. Today's part, very short, sangat pendek, so we can cover very fast. All right, we can finish the chapter very fast. Okay, before we go to the question, okay, recap. First question, guys. Try to answer, everyone. Semua cuba jawab. Okay, so last week we learned on this. Am I right? Chargeable income, pendapatan bercukai. So can you guys tell me, how do we count chargeable income? Macam mana kira pendapatan bercukai? Can you all tell me the formula? Apa rumus dia? You can tell in English or Malay also, doesn't matter. Okay, income minus tax exemption minus tax relief. Very good, Karthik. Accurate. Okay, income, pendapatan kamu, tolak pelepasan cukai, tax exemption, tolak. Actually, tax relief is something like pelepasan cukai also lah, about the same. Okay, so income minus tax exemption minus tax relief. Okay, so yeah, this is the main thing that we learned that day, perkara asas, how to count the chargeable income. Okay, so now let's say we already get the value. Okay, let's say our chargeable income is 44,000. Katakanlah pendapatan bercukai kita 44,000. So guys, what is the next step? If I want to count the income tax, kalau saya nak cari cukai yang saya perlu bayar, what should I do with this value? Apa saya kena buat dengan nilai ni? Can anyone tell? That you all learned so far. When you get chargeable income, you must go to yes, you're correct also. But let's say I minus all the values in the table already. Saya dah tolak semua. Correct. You find the base tax rate from your table. Okay, that's your first step. Cari cukai asas. Base tax rate from table. Yes, very good. That is your second step. Langkah kedua, baki cukai kamu, kamu multiply, darab dengan kadar kamu. You times with your rate. Okay, so remainder of tax, you multiply with the rate in table. Okay, depend on the rate. I'll send in the group. No worries. No need to copy now. You just listen. Everyone here, right? Don't think you have to copy like straight away. Focus 100%, listen only. Absorb first. Then I will share in the group. Then you go through. Okay? So today's session is just absorb only everything I say. Okay? Kamu serap saja semua apa yang saya cakap. Okay, guys? So yeah. Later we will do more of exercise. Okay. So you got remainder of tax multiply with the rate already. So third step, how do we count the total tax, guys? Macam mana kira jumlah cukai yang perlu dibayar? We take the base tax, cukai asas, plus with the remainder of tax. Am I right? Kita tambah dua nilai ni. Then you will get your total tax value already. Okay? Do you understand, guys? So far, this is the three main step that you all need to know. Kena faham tiga langkah ni. Okay, but of course, we got exception. Okay, exception case. Let's say, my chargeable income is this value. Can you tell me, kalau pendapatan bercukai saya nilai ni, saya akan dapat apa? What will I get if my chargeable income is this value? Anyone? What is the special thing? Apa benda istimewa kat sini when my chargeable income is this? Very good. Berapa ringgit? How much? Rebat. RM. Very good. Okay, must memorize, guys, this value, RM 400. Okay, kena hafal. Alright. Okay, second, let's say I got zakat or fitrah. Let's say RM 300. So guys, RM 300 ni, do you minus it to count pendapatan bercukai, or do you minus it at the end? Adakah kamu tolak zakat kat awal atau akhir? Yes, very good. Minus at end. At the end means after you count your total tax, you minus the zakat. Selepas kamu dapat jumlah cukai, kamu tolak zakat. This is the concept. Okay. Wait, just now someone asked question. Let me go back. Bowen, question won't show. What do you mean by question won't show? Which one? Oh, yes, correct. Question won't show this value, guys. You need to remember it. Alright? Kena hafal. RM 400. Whenever you see your chargeable income is less than or equal to 35,000. Bila pendapatan bercukai kamu kurang dari 35,000 atau sama dengan, then you will have a rebate. Okay, so yeah, this is the special case so far we have for income tax. Only two only, zakat fitrah and also this value, lebih kurang dari 35,000. Alright, so then we also learn on this thing. Okay, let me put another page. Okay, we all learn about PCB and income tax. Am I right, guys? Kita belajar yang ni. Okay, in English, it's actually called MTD, you know, monthly tax deduction. For those take DLP, okay, it's monthly tax deduction. So we have a relationship. There is some relationship that you need to know. Okay, guys, let's say your PCB is greater than the income tax. Nilai PCB lebih tinggi dari cukai yang kamu kena bayar. So what will happen? What is the action? Okay, the rest, can you try? PCB greater than income tax. What will happen? Apa akan jadi? Okay, got some people confused already. Never mind. Okay, I share to you all. Okay, always remember this. Because this one is confusing a bit. So always remember, when PCB greater than your income tax, kalau lebih tinggi, you must dapat balik. You will get the refund. Okay, kamu akan dapat wang balik. Okay, because you must understand, income tax is something we pay. Am I right? Kita kena bayar pendapatan, kita kena bayar cukai. Okay, so when your tax is lower, bila lebih rendah, maksudnya kamu tak perlu bayar lah. Okay, only when it's lebih, then kamu kena bayar yang baki. Logic, right, guys? Kalau dia lebih rendah, kenapa kamu kena bayar? Because you already settle. Melebihi daripada nilai ni dah. Nilai ni dah lebih besar. Okay, so means that you will get refund. So action, IRB ataupun LHDN in BM, you will get refund daripada cukai yang berlebihan of excess tax payment. This is how you write in the exam. Okay, you will get refund of excess tax payment. Okay, guys, do you get it? First scenario, understand or not? Hopefully you all get it lah. Okay, second scenario, let's say now opposite, bertentangan. What will happen now, guys? Income tax lebih besar dari PCB. Cukai yang kamu kena bayar tu lebih tinggi. Yes, you have to pay the excess. You have to pay the extra to the IRB. Okay, pay extra tax to IRB. Yes, correct. Any word also can, no problem. How did this even happen? What do you mean, Bowen? How did this even happen? This is like logic. Is something already there in our government. Kerajaan already tetapkan yang ni. So you cannot ask how it come from. It's like that. Okay, coming. There is the third scenario. You already ahead. Okay, guys. There is a third scenario. Let's say both of these values are equal. Kedua-dua nilai ni sama. What will happen, guys? If PCB equal to income tax, kalau PCB sama dengan cukai. Anyone? The rest, what do you all think is the answer? If the value is equal, kalau nilai sama. Try to share a bit. Don't be afraid. Very good. Do nothing. That's the answer. Okay? Tak perlu buat apa-apa. That's all. You don't get anything, you don't pay anything. Kamu takkan dapat apa-apa, kamu tak perlu bayar apa-apa. That's the scenario. Okay? So can you guys understand all these three scenario? So just take note. Don't confuse these two. This first one and second one. Jangan tertukar. Because when you tertukar, you will lose mark already. Alright? Especially this part. When they ask you to tell your conclusion, a lot of people will tertukar, mix up already. Okay, so just think logically, you will get the answer. You can pay monthly. Which one? PCB or income tax? You're asking. Of course, PCB is monthly, Bowen. Is monthly tax deduction. Monthly means the value there is for 1 month. That's why you need to times by 12 to convert to year. Then you compare with your income tax. Because income tax is yearly. Can you get it? PCB is always monthly, the value. So that's why you times 12, then you compare. Aife, for BM is potongan cukai bulanan. In English, it's called monthly tax deduction. Means basically they deduct the tax lah that you need to pay. Mereka potong cukai. Yeah. So that's why you need to convert to year. We cannot compare monthly and yearly. Okay, you must remember that, guys. We can only compare year and year or month and month. We cannot direct compare month and year. It's not fair. So that's why PCB, you must always convert to month. Convert to year. Then compare with your income tax. All right? Can you get it? So this is the scenario. Okay, don't worry. Income tax, they will always give in year. Okay, cukai selalu dalam tahunan. So that one you don't need to do anything. Only the PCB only. Okay, so are you all okay so far with the recap? I think basically this is what we learned last week lah. Everything we learned already, all this. Okay, so now let us try some question on last week lesson a bit. Okay, just a few more only. Okay, so look at this question. Okay, so for those take BM, yang dapat BM, you can refer the. I'll help for those in English to translate. Okay, so for the English one, basically this is your income, annual income, 48,065. Okay, and then they say he donate RM 300 to a government organization. So this is all the tax exemption. So first step, guys, what is the step to count your chargeable income? Or can you tell me straight away, what is your value for chargeable income? Very good. You just need to minus all the value you see there. Every single thing you minus. Okay. In this case, you're lucky because the hard is higher than the amount. But let's say the hard, right? I change it to 2200. So in this case, you have to take 2200. You cannot use this value. Okay, so make sure you check with the limit also. The limit will influence your answer. Okay, let me check and see. 9,000 minus 2300. Okay, correct. The answer for chargeable income is 34965. Okay, so you should get this value. 34965. Okay, guys. First question. You see this value. What is something special you will get? Apa perkara istimewa kamu akan dapat dari nilai ni? Very good. Don't forget this. Okay, rebate RM 400. Okay, so now you can refer to the table already. So this is your base tax, cukai asas. The balance tax, you can count by take this one, ambil nilai ni, tolak dengan nilai ni, minus this value times 3%. Then you add both values, tambah dua-dua nilai, minus 400. So then you will get your answer for the income tax. Okay, so this is the question. Hitung cukai pendapatan. Okay, so this is your working. Okay, guys, can you get the working? Every single step here? If anyone struggle, please tell. Kalau ada siapa-siapa tak faham, Jangan senyap. Don't be silent. You must share the problem. Okay, if no problem, I go on next question. Okay, so next one. Okay, this one also a bit similar. Yeah, okay. So let's say they already give you the chargeable income. Okay, your chargeable income is this value. Pendapatan bercukai nilai ni 75311. Okay, so let's say he donate. Okay, and then got zakat. All right, guys. So now, let me see. Okay, so what is your total tax exemption now? Can anyone tell me? Apakah jumlah pengecualian kamu kat sini? Pengecualian cukai, total tax exemption, and total tax relief also. One shot. You can count using all the value here. Okay, wait. Let me check. Okay. 23750 plus. Slightly short. A bit difference only. Karthik, 23750 is it you get from all these values here? You plus everything? No. No need to minus zakat. At the beginning, you no need to minus zakat. Okay, because you plus all. Okay, let me check and see. Did you plus this value? 3600? Oh, okay. Let me see. 9,000 plus 1,5. This one? Did you see the limit? Okay, let me see. Plus 3,000 plus 3,000. Okay, correct. Okay, Bowen, yeah, you get the, yeah, Karthik also correct. Okay, both of you correct. 23750. All right. So then you got also Dharma donation. So you must plus this value also. No lah. My intention is not that one. Sometimes I got that intention, but not this one. Okay, not today. 1450. Okay, so you plus both of these value. Okay, then you will get your total tax exemption. So your total answer should be 25200. All right. So now, what is your chargeable income? The second part of the question, they ask you to find the chargeable income. Okay, very good. You all should get 50,111 for chargeable income. Pendapatan bercukai kamu nilai tu. Okay, so make sure you all can get the value. So the working is over here. Okay, so for this part. How come they get different value? Let me see. Is there any area we forget? Okay, I think this one, right? They got mistake. They plus the zakat. Okay, actually cannot plus the zakat one when you count pendapatan bercukai. So this value should be 1450. Okay, so you correct this one. So 75311. I think we should get the answer. Yeah, correct. Okay, so correct this one, guys. This one is mistake in the answer scheme. Remember, zakat fitrah jangan tolak kat pendapatan bercukai. Don't minus over here. You minus when you count your tax. Okay, common mistake. Even schema also make mistake. Okay, so now for question B, which row do we refer now based on your value 50111? Baris keberapa kita rujuk? Very good. We refer to this one. So means that our base rate cukai asas is 1800 and then same step 14% times with baki cukai. So baki cukai is 50,111 minus 50,000. So you get the baki. Okay, you all might think and see 111 is a very small baki. Am I right? Only 111 ringgit. but still we must kena the 14% cukai. Then only is fair. Baru adil. Walaupun RM100 sahaja tetap akan dapat 14% cukai. Alright? So then you plus both value, you will get the answer already. Okay? Okay, so this one, they wrong already because the previous value they got wrongly already. So you all follow this one. Alright? Don't refer the working here. Okay, later I will try to check and see again. Okay, so next one. So they ask, is there extra PCB or not? Adakah akan ada PCB? Let me see. Do they tell the values? Okay, so PCB is RM300. So maybe you all try to count for me. What is your income tax? Apa cukai yang kamu kena bayar? You all count for me and see. I'll try to edit this one at the same time. Once you get the answer, you share, guys. Total tax for this question. Okay, so anyone got the answer? Zakat is 300, if not mistaken. 500. 500 zakat. Okay, let me check and see. This one must minus also, zakat. Minus 500. So final answer, 515 only. You should get 1315.54. Oh, you careless, is it? Okay, so the answer is 1315.54. So do you all get it, guys? Everyone here? Boleh dapat jawapan ni? This is your tax paid. Jumlah cukai kena bayar. Okay, 1315.54. Alright? So now you can compare with the PCB already. So PCB is 300. Okay. So now you guys check and see. These two values. Warren, which part you wrong? Is it careless? You also don't know. You try to see the working I write here. See, maybe you can detect which part you wrong. Okay. So yeah. Okay, so now guys, you see your values. Nampak nilai kamu. PCB 3,600, 3,600. And then cukai yang kamu kena bayar 1315.54. So what is your action, guys? Apa akan jadi? Cuba bandingkan dua nilai ni. Adakah kamu kena bayar ataupun kamu dapat balik? Which one? Okay, the rest. Sama-sama the rest here. Senyap sahaja, so silent. Okay, very good. You count the value also. Very good. Dapat balik. So you all understand, correct? Okay, so PCB greater than income tax, you will get back. Okay, so over here, the calculation slightly wrong because of the previous value. So I edit. So if you want to count how much you get back, you can also find out. Okay, you can show this step to the examiner. Okay, how much you get. So you should get 2284.46. Okay, settle. Okay guys, do you understand this question? Boleh dapat? Macam mana buat soalan ni? Can Okay, so this is a type of complete question you will see in paper 2. Ini bentuk soalan yang kamu akan nampak kertas 2. Exactly like this. Okay, this is the common type. Okay, so now we go on to a few more questions. Then we will see what we learned today. Okay guys, so this one is actually the tax table. We will refer this quite often. Or similar question also. How come everything I discuss, right? Everyone say got a similar question. I also don't know why. The question I pick, right? The day after the exam, people tell me similar question come out. I also am like, eh, how come I can get the exact question that come on you guys? Just now another person also tell, not only you. I only until chapter 3. Oh, your school until chapter 3. Then no chance lah. Okay. So now guys, okay, this one I think very easy lah for y'all. Okay, except I point out for C and D. Okay, so for C and D, you must take note of the heart only. Okay, so for this question, okay, this question nothing to do with the heart. So you can directly count everything. Kamu boleh kira secara terus. My exam like this lah. I don't know PCB. Oh, because I never teach yet, right? This chapter. But actually, right, guys, to be honest, although I never teach, PCB kira apa? PCB kamu kira untuk bandingkan nilai itu dengan jumlah cukai yang kamu kena bayar. Supaya kamu boleh tahu apa akan berlaku. Adakah kamu dapat refund wang ataupun adakah kamu kena bayar balik wang pada LHDN. Itu fungsi PCB. Tak termasuk. Okay, PCB itu sesuatu yang berlainan. Zakat tu bawa cukai lah, pengiraan cukai. Okay. Chapter 5 maths, I find it not easy leh. This one is your form 3 problem lah, Karthik. Guys, chapter 5, next chapter lah. For maths is your lower form basic. Am I right? Rotation, reflection, translation. Ketiga-tiga ni kamu belajar kat lower form. They repeat everything. Enlargement. Okay, that one you all have to practice. Chapter 5, right, guys? You all need to try more on your own. Kamu kena cuba lukis. Because when you draw only, you can understand. That chapter is like that. You cannot like learn without practicing anything. Kamu tak buat apa-apa, kamu tak boleh faham. Walaupun kamu belajar dari seseorang, you must buat the soalan dengan sendiri. Then only you understand. Because chapter 5 is more on technical. So technical means you must practice. Okay? Chapter 5 easy. Means that your basic strong lah. If chapter 5 easy. Cause my teacher didn't teach us. Yeah. Chapter 3, chapter 4, cikgu akan suruh buat perbentangan. Am I right? For form 5, chapter 3 and chapter 4. Because a lot of theory. Theory means perbentangan lah. Okay? So, yeah. Okay, so this one, question 1. Can you all do it? Boleh buat kan? You just need to minus all this value only. Every single thing. Okay, this one is the basic question lah. So, I don't want to discuss this one. Okay, so number 2. Okay, so this one is more of the exam type. So now you want to count your income tax based on the tax rebate. Okay, so let's say now for part A, our income tax. Okay, I don't want to discuss part A and part B. We go straight to part C. Part C more challenging. Okay, so let's say chargeable income 35,270. Okay, ini adalah nilai pendapatan bercukai. So first question, is there rebate? Adakah kamu dapat rebate? Very good. Okay, 35,000 ke bawah, then only you get rebate. Okay, so tak ada rebate kat sini. So now you can direct refer the table. Okay, lihat jadual. So 35,000 kat sini. So you refer the value. Okay, cukai asas, base tax 600, 8% kamu kali dengan baki cukai. So your balance is nilai tadi tolak dengan 35,000. Okay, then kamu tambah dua-dua nilai. Okay, you add both value, then you can get the answer already. Okay, zakat, remember, tolak kat awal atau akhir guys, where we minus zakat, at the top part or at the bottom part, which one? Zakat, very good. Okay, always minus kat akhir. Bila kamu kira cukai yang kamu kena bayar tu. Okay, does the number below 600 from the box have a function? No function. A lot of people ask this also. Okay, good question. This number, right guys, kamu nampak nombor ni 1200. You realize we don't use this value. Am I right guys? Kita takkan guna nilai ni dalam pengiraan kita. We won't use because that value is for certain condition. Okay, our calculation don't fit that condition because you can see here only when 15,000 baki kamu baru kamu boleh guna nilai ni. So if your baki is not 15,000, kamu tak boleh guna nilai ni. You have to count by yourself. Okay, this one is just to help you only. Your baki 15,000. How they get 15,000? You take 50,000 minus 35,000. You will get 15,000. So this is how the 15,000 value come. Okay. So in other situation, kalau tak dapat 15,000, kamu kena kira sendiri untuk nilai baki cukai for the remainder of your tax. Alright. So until now, are you all clear for question 2? Question D is exactly the same, no change. Okay. Only thing, okay, nothing. Exactly the same lah. Okay. So let me see. Okay, question 3, question 4. Does anyone have problem for question 3 and 4? Like any specific question here you find like difficult? Statements. What is statement? Oh, you mean you take in English? Is it because you take in English, Hakim? I can help you translate that one, no problem. But if you refer the question, is there any problem? Oh, you don't understand the question 3 and 4, is it? Yes, yes, correct. But you have to answer the question lah. Kamu kena jawab soalan. Okay? It's not like question 1 and 2. They give you the jadwal. Here they give you in a paragraph. So you need to identify which value you need to minus and all that. Okay? So I think question 3, question 4 is exactly the same thing. I also don't want to discuss this one. Okay, you can try out on your own also. Later on, I can give you all to try. Okay, so now let us discuss this question. Number 2, I want to discuss with you. Okay, so now they tell you that your annual income is 146,200. Okay, and then you have to pay zakat, 2,500 zakat. All right, and then your tax relief is 46,250. PCB potongan kamu 1,400 each month. So first question, count your income tax. Okay guys, so how do we count income tax again? Pendapatan bercukai, we take our income 146,200 minus the tax relief, pelepasan cukai. Do we minus zakat guys? Adakah kita tolak zakat? Sorry, this one is not income tax, it's chargeable income. Pendapatan bercukai. Chargeable income. Yes, remember zakat don't minus at the start. Always minus at the end. Okay, so any other value? Okay, don't have already. So we just need to minus these two only and then find your answer. Okay, so you will get 146,200 minus this one, you will get answer RM 99950. Okay guys, can you get the answer? This is for part A. Jawapan untuk soalan A. Okay, very good. Second part, they ask you to count your income tax. So income tax, so we have to refer the table. So based on the value, this is the baris yang kita kena rujuk. So our base tax is this one, and then 21%. Okay, so we can write here base tax. Wait, cukai asas is equal to, what's the value again? 4600. Okay, this is your first part. And then you find the tax on next balance. You can write like this in your exam. Okay, baki cukai lah for BM. So 21% times with RM 99950 minus the value in the table minus RM, the value is 70,000. Okay, so you can count this value. So what you all get? Apa kamu semua dapat nilai ni? You should get 6289.50. Okay, so you want to find your tax, you add both value. So total tax equal to RM 4600 plus RM 6289.50. Is it that's all guys? Adakah dah habis untuk jumlah cukai kita? Okay, what is missing? Very good. Okay, you must minus your zakat also. RM 2500. Okay, don't forget. Zakat always minus at the end. So this will be your final answer. Okay, so you will get 4600 minus this. So you will get 8389.50. Okay, so this is your answer for part B. Jawapan untuk soalan B. Okay, last one. So does he need to pay the extra money to LHDN or not? So how do we find this? First step guys, langkah pertama, we must find PCB. Okay, so PCB 1 month, if you refer question, is equal to RM 1400. Okay, 1400. So you must find 12 months. Satu tahun berapa? So you will equal to RM 1400 times 12. So you will get, okay, very good, 16800. Okay guys, compare these two values. Bandingkan dua-dua nilai ni. So what will happen now? Apa kita akan buat? Adakah kita kena bayar ataupun kita dapat? Do we have to pay tax or refund? Okay, very good. So how to write the answer? Okay, first of all, you can count your refund amount. Kamu boleh kira berapa kamu akan dapat. You can show this also. So you minus both value. Okay, thank you very much. I trust your values guys that you give me because I memang never tekan calculator for this one. So hopefully your value is correct. So you will get equal to RM 8410.50. Okay, so how to write conclusion? So you just write PCB greater than income tax. Okay, you can use symbol like this. So he will get refund. Okay, refund of excess tax payment. Dia akan dapat wang balik sebanyak RM 8410.50 from IRB or LHDN. Okay guys, do you know how to answer now this kind of question? Boleh dapat? Okay, so make sure you answer this kind of format for this type of question. Alright? Okay, so until here, are you clear? So now we will enter today's lesson already. Okay? Wait, which part you're not clear? Today's lesson is just on joint text and separate text, plus the small text. I think should be able to finish because it's very short. Look through again. Which one? Everything I'll send in the group. Later you can go to, okay? At the end of the lesson. Yeah. Because I don't want to like waste time and then cannot complete. As you all know, people itself ask me already, complete the syllabus faster. Am I right guys? Kamu semua tanya saya buat lebih cepat, right? I know. But I just scared, right? You cannot get it if I teach fast. Because teach fast, right? There is two possibility. One is you all understand, means that you are your basic is already very good, so can understand already. Second part is for those not so strong, they are going to struggle. Am I right? There is two possibility. Yeah, I know. That's why I got the YouTube. Am I right, guys? YouTube got all the chapter there already I post. So that's why you all must watch lah. Don't depend on the current lesson pace. You must watch ahead. Everything I done already. Okay, current lesson pace, I plan is to complete in October. So that's why I teach very slow. Can you see why, guys? My main aim for y'all is SPM, not trials. Okay? For y'all to score A in SPM, not to get the very good result in trial yet. So that's why my plan is finish October. Then after October, we revise all the Form 4 topics in Maths and Maths, Chapter 1 to Chapter 10, from October until December. Can you see the plan, guys? And then somewhere in November, December, we will discuss trial question sets as extra class. So that is my plan for you all, Maths and Maths. Okay, because if I rush now, right, definitely cannot finish. So why rush? That's why I put until October so that I can teach slowly and you all understand also. That's the best part. Okay. So I don't believe in rushing lah. Now can also, but not I don't know like what to discuss lah with you all. Should I discuss like actual exam paper or maybe something like that, or by topic or something? Just continue syllabus. Yeah lah, so now is the class is like that. Continue syllabus only. Okay. So now we start now, guys. Okay, joint tax assessment. Taksiran cukai bersama. Okay. So joint tax assessment, basically, when you have a couple, kamu ada pasangan, this is what we call as joint tax assessment. In our syllabus, usually it's husband and wife. Swami istri. You will see this example everywhere. Okay, husband and wife. This is what we call as joint tax assessment. Separate tax assessment means husband one tax, wife one tax. Swami dan istri ada cukai berasingan. So guys, do you all know between joint tax and separate tax, which one is better? Mana lebih bagus? Bersama atau berasingan? Which value is lower? Mana nilai lebih rendah? Yes, separate tax assessment will give you a lower final value. Logic, right, guys? Because separate, the total value will be lower. Am I right? Pendapatan bercukai kamu lebih rendah because separate. Your chargeable income is lower. But if you join, your chargeable income will increase. Nilai dia bertambah. So that's why the cukai pun bertambah. Okay. The join, what advantage? Join is, to be honest, I feel like not much advantage lah. Maybe join is easier, can count him one shot the tax. You know what I mean, right? You can count him one shot for the husband and wife. They both don't need to do it separately. Am I right? So it's like much easier lah. They just pay everything one shot. That is the only advantage I can think of. Okay, other than that, advantage a lot for separate tax assessment. Lower tax rate, kadar cukai lebih rendah. Yeah, convenient only. Correct. Other than that, it's always favor the separate tax. Okay. So now for okay, this one no need. Okay, we direct see an example. Kita lihat contoh. Okay, so actually you have learned everything already. How to count tax. Am I right, guys? Chargeable income, refer tax table, count the income tax. You repeat the same step only for this. Only thing we give it a name. Joint tax, separate tax. Concept all you have learned already. That's why the previous subtopic is the most important, not this one. This one is you apply the knowledge you have learned. Kamu aplikasikan semua perkara. Okay? So now, let's say they got an annual income 53,000 and 57,000. Okay, this one you must take note guys. Masing-masing mendermakan 500. So total, how much they derma? Can you all tell me? They donate RM 500 respectively. So respectively mean what? What is your total amount that you donate? Yes. Okay, it should be 1,000. Correct. Okay, means 500 for husband, 500 for wife. So total is 1,000. Okay. So okay. So now they want you to use both. You must show the comparison. Kamu kena tunjuk perbandingan for both types of tax, how it goes. Okay. So how do we count this? So basically you can choose to start which one you like. it's better you construct a table, one for joint tax, one for separate tax. Separate tax you must divide into two, because you got husband and wife. Kamu kena bahagi column tu pada dua untuk yang berasingan. But joint tax is one column up to down. Okay, so you can refer the example here. Okay, so this is how they do it. Okay, so basically you can see joint tax, separate tax. You can see over here joint tax. Joint tax, our total donation is 1,000, like what I asked you. So you must minus 1,000, not 500. Okay, if separate tax berasingan, then you minus 500. Okay, so then all these values you can refer table, every single thing. Make sure take note on the heart. Heart is very important for this one. Okay, because if your heart wrong, chargeable income wrong, income tax wrong, everything is wrong already. So this is the dangerous part of this table, because if you misinterpret one value, whole thing gone. Very kasihan. Okay, because you know the concept, but careless mistake, habis. You throw a lot of mark away. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so for this one, let me see. Okay, so for the history, right? If you notice, this value is 2,700. So it's greater than your heart. So when you minus, guys, do we minus 2,700 or 2,500? Mana kita kena tolak? 2.5 or 2.7? Yes, you must minus the 2.5. Okay, because follow the heart. Make sure you look at the heart. Okay, then you will be correct already. Okay, other case is all right. Okay, but let's say, right, for joint tax assessment, here will come the problem. Okay, guys, if you see joint tax, right, 9,000 plus 9,000, 18,000. Okay, but guys, do you notice why do we minus 9,000 only over here for the joint tax assessment? Can anyone tell? For individual, why we don't minus 18,000 for this first column? Mengapa tak tolak 18,000? Can anyone explain? What is the reason? Because they never give you any heart here, there is no limit. So why do we minus only 9,000 for our this thing? Don't know. The reason is because the values are the same. Kedua-dua nilai sama. So when the value is the same, right, basically you just take one value only. You don't need to add both values. If you see the following condition, right, example, gaya hidup, lifestyle. Okay, so you see here, right, 2,700 plus 2,500, you will get 5,200. Am I right? 5,200 is greater than 2,500. Yes, individual take 9,000 only, correct. Individual memang you take 9,000 only, because we calculate for each person separately. Only for the joint one is confusing a bit. Okay, so for the gaya hidup, if you're talking about joint one, 5,200. So lebih already. Now only you realize, it's okay. Cannot do anything already. If different, this the situation, Bowen. The second one, if different, these two values are different. Am I right? So different means for joint tax assessment, you plus both value first. Check and see. 5,200 is greater than this value. So we cannot use 5,200. Individual, you just follow only. If 2,700 cannot, so you must use 2,500. 2,500 can lah. As long as it's equal to or less than, you can use the value directly based on the heart. Okay. So for joint tax assessment, if you plus both greater than 2,500, you have to check and see. You have to take individual already, even for the joint one. So you see 2,500 is less than, is equal to the heart. Okay, dia sama dengan limit dia. So means you will use that value. You cannot use this value for your joint tax assessment because it's already higher than the limit. Am I right? So that's why if you refer here, they use minus 2,500. Can you guys get it? Because 2,700 is already higher, 5,200 is also higher if you add both values. So both situation cannot, we have to take the lowest value, 2500. Okay guys, can you get it? Individual also got heart, you must follow the heart. Individual very simple only. You see this value here, 2500 is equal to the heart. So can lah. Okay, it follow the condition. If you see this value, 2700 greater than the heart, which one? Oh, the 9000. 9000 no heart. They never give you any limit. So you direct use this value lah. Okay, no problem. Because no limit. So you are free to use 9000 for your individual. For the separate tax assessment lah. Why not plus? Plus is if you are talking about joint, secara bersama, joint tax assessment. But joint tax assessment, since these two values are the same, we don't take 18,000. Okay, if you, let's say lah, you take 18,000, you will see that the value become very big already. Okay, 18,000 is too much actually to minus. We won't combine them if the value is exactly the same. If different, you mean like this, is it? 9,000, 7,000. If different, right, usually they will give you a heart. If it's same value, they won't give you the heart because they expect you to know that you just use one value. So different means they have to give you heart. Then only you can decide which value to use. Can you get it? This is the concept. If different value, you see over here, all these three, they give you the heart. Same value, no heart. Can you see, guys? So this is the thing they want you to know. Okay, they never tell you actually, but you must know this. Okay, so yeah, so same case. Okay guys, we test each other. Third column, for joint tax assessment, cukai bersama, what is the value I will minus? Can you all tell me? The heart is 7,000. So for joint tax assessment, how much I need to minus? Cuba uji kamu. Try to test yourself. Anyone? What is the value we need to minus for life insurance? Hello? Joint tax assessment. Hakim, your value, is it greater than the heart? Adakah nilai kamu lebih besar dari heart? Yeah. So cannot lah. Your value you cannot use. So basically, you are going to use back the heart because this is the maximum we can go to if we plus both value. So you will actually minus 7,000. Do you guys get it? Okay, even for this one, you plus these two values, 5,200. Cannot, right? Follow the heart. Okay, so you minus 2,500. Yes, always refer back to your heart. That is your baseline, asas kamu. So if always exceed, you fall back to your baseline. Okay, so now fourth one, what is the value we minus? Can you all tell? Apa nilai kita tolak? Very good. Okay, so you understand lah. You plus these two value greater than 3,000, cannot. So we minus the heart directly for joint tax assessment. But for individual, you can minus these two value. Okay, for separate tax assessment secara berasingan, because each value respectively doesn't exceed 3,000. It's only 2,000 something. So for individual, it's no problem. Okay, so that's why can you guys notice why the joint tax assessment secara bersama tu nilai dia lebih tinggi. Can you all see, guys? Because for individual, right, we minus a lower value. Okay, so that's why our income tax finally get lower. But then for your joint tax assessment, you're minusing the higher value already. Okay, so the value in the end will end up higher for joint tax. Okay, so that is the reasoning behind it. So basically, these are all the values you will get for chargeable income. All right, so you can see something special here. This value, what will we get, guys? Kita akan dapat apa? If 32,520. What is the special thing we will get for tax? Can anyone answer? 32K. Yes. Always remember, guys, rebate RM400 for less than or equal to 35,000. It also apply here. Okay. As long as you see your chargeable income 35K ke bawah, you must minus 400. Okay. So yeah, this is your calculation. All of this, I think you all know already, right? Refer to table, ulang back all the steps. I also don't want to explain already. Okay, exactly the same. Nothing happened, nothing changed over here. Okay, so the only thing new is for the separate tax assessment, secara berasingan tu, you must add both of the values at the end to get the total value paid by these two. Yes, I think in the exam you need to draw yourself. So you need to know the steps lah. How is the flow of idea? Yes. In other words, you must remember. If they are kind enough, maybe they will give you this one. But I don't think so. Okay. Kalau soalan tu nak bantu kamu, then they'll give you this part lah. Then you fill up everything on the right hand side. It'll be a lot of marks if they ask this kind of question. Okay, because there's many columns. Okay. So yeah, until now, any question you all have, guys? Everyone here, my fellow A plus students, hopefully in SPM. Okay, huh? Okay, we go on. I trust your word when you say okay. All right, so you can hopefully now will can lah. Don't worry. Okay, so 840 and 8275. You can see these two values, right? So as I explained earlier, the separate tax assessment is always more suitable because the amount we need to pay is much lower. So that is what is written here compared to the joint tax assessment. Okay. So basically, we have completed the joint and separate tax assessment. So do you guys get it? All the following is the small type of tax: road tax, property assessment tax, quit rent, and then SST. All these four types, we will learn calculation for all these four, but very short, minority only. Question also very few, because this is not popular. The main one you need to know is income tax. Cukai pendapatan is paling penting among all the tax. Okay, so that's why you see it take one lesson last week to complete income tax. But these four tax, we can finish it in half an hour because very short. Okay, so first thing, cukai jalan, road tax. Anyone can drive? Siapa boleh memandu kereta kat sini? You should know this lah. When is your birthday? Oh, still late lah. After SPM, usually you all will take, right? Means in February like that. I think January SPM over already. So February you might take lah. It's okay, no worries. I also was like that. When take SPM time, I also don't know how to drive. Some people learn driving during SPM, you know. During their SPM means before they sit for SPM, they learn already and pass. Oh, this one is the illegal way lah. Am I right? This one dangerous lah. If kena stop by police, habis lah you. Okay? So they'll ask where is your road tax. Then you don't know already. Okay? If smart enough, you take from your maths textbook and paste on your kendaraan. Very simple. Don't do that, huh? Just joking. Recently happened yesterday. What happened? Oh, yo, don't tell me something bad happened. Told me very smart lah you. Police cannot terima rasuah lah. It's a fault if they accept. Okay, guys. So we come back here. Road tax, cukai jalan. So how do we know how much road tax we pay? There is a few factor. First factor, guys, engine capacity will influence your road tax. Very simple to imagine. What a kancil, let's say kancil car lah, versus a Mercedes Benz. Which one you think has higher CC? Of course, Mercedes Benz lah. So means that Mercedes Benz car owner must pay more tax, kena bayar lebih cukai because the rate will be higher. Kadar dia untuk setiap CC lebih tinggi berbanding kancil. Okay, because it depend on the engine power. Engine power stronger, more CC. More CC, more tax. Simple as that. Okay. So yeah, so basically it's based on the engine capacity. All right, and then next one we will see the calculation. Okay, this is the example for road tax. Okay, let me see. Okay, nothing. Okay guys, so for road tax you will have a table also like this, cukai jalan. So now let's say he got 260 cc. Okay, this one I think kindergarten also can do lah. Okay guys, 260 cc you refer here, tengok kat sini, nilai dia yang ni. That's all, settle. Easy ah guys. This one I think primary school also can do. Sekolah rendah pun boleh buat. Look at the table, copy the value. That's all. Okay, if got progressive rate, let's say got progressive rate, you just do the same thing that you did for income tax. You take the CC of the kenderaan minus the condition they give you over here for how many CC times the rate. Exactly the same thing only. Okay, so this one is for, okay, there's another example for road tax. You can see over here. Okay, so let's say now there is two types lah. This one and this one. Ada dua jenis. So basically, for the first type, we don't have progressive rate. Tak ada kadar progressive. So this is our value only. Second type, this is our base rate. So guys, progressive rate, how do we count it? You see this value, you compare with this value, minus both, tolak dua-dua, find the remainder of CC times 0.5. That's all. Plus with 280. Then you get your answer. But can you understand, guys, what I'm talking? So basically what I said is this one. Okay, so your final answer is 37850. Can get it, guys? Can you all understand how to count road tax? Very easy, right? Sangat senang kan? Okay, can if anyone got problem, please tell. Okay, don't be shy. Although I say easy, maybe sometimes some of you might have problems, so don't be shy. Okay, okay, so next one, road tax already finished. Cukai pintu. Okay, so this one, basically how much tax we pay for our house, it comes from the location of the house. Okay, location. Example, guys, common sense. Your rumah located near the pedalaman compared to a rumah located in the bandar. Which one must pay more tax? Tell me. Mana kena bayar lebih cukai? Of course, bandar lah. Okay, so that's why that is the answer lah. As simple as that. It based on your location. Okay, location to your kemudahan asas, your public transport, public facilities, all of that. So it depends on that. Okay, and of course the type of property. Let's say you you have a very big land, satu kawasan sangat luas, full of grass, and then your house there. Second situation, small pondok. Which one pay more tax, guys? Surely it's the house with the large compound. Halaman sangat besar with a very big house, surely more tax compared to a pondok. Although same location, lokasi sama, still this one will pay more tax because of the area of the land. Okay, jumlah luas kawasan dia. Okay, so yeah, this is the concept for this one. So the formula is you take the rate of the cukai pintu times with the annual value, nilai tahunan. Okay, so that's all you need to know for this one. So the calculation is like this, very simple. You see this value, kadar times nilai tahunan. Okay, but they can trick you here. They like to trick over here. Setiap setengah tahun, every half year. You must remember, guys, this is annual value. The one in your formula. Dalam rumus kamu adalah nilai tahunan. So guys, logically, the tax value that you count, is it for yearly or monthly? This value, it should be yearly. Am I right? Because this one we are comparing annually. So the answer you get should also be annually. So that's why if they ask half a year, setengah tahun, you must divide your answer by 2. Don't forget this step. Very important. So make sure you read the question carefully. for this kind of tax because they will trick you. Maybe they ask you tax for 4 months instead of 12 months. Okay, they can change the question however they like. Mereka boleh ubah soalan. So make sure take note tempo masa dia. You must see the time frame to know what amount of tax you pay. Okay, guys, can you get me for example A? Do you understand? Okay, so next one, we already finished cukai pintu, cukai tanah. Okay, so just now I was talking on this also. This one is your area of land, luas tanah. Okay, so basically the calculation is like this. Your total land tax is equal to your kadar rate times with jumlah keluasan tanah, total area of land. That's all. Nothing difficult. They'll give you all the information. You see this question. Okay, so you see that kadar 0.43, total area 130. So jumlah cukai, you just times lah these two value, get the answer. Habis. Clear? So if they want to make the question harder, maybe they will tell you, maybe they ask you for 4 months. Okay, so let's say 4 months, guys. What should I do for this value? Apa saya kena buat untuk nilai ni? Kalau mereka tanya 4 bulan. This one is for 1 year. So if 4 months, what should happen to this value? What is I should modify here? Can anyone tell? What should I modify to the answer? If I want the tax for 4 months, 4 bulan. Come on, guys. What should I do? If I want for 4 bulan, cukai saya kena buat apa? Hello? Why suddenly so silent? No, guys, nisbah, use ratio. 12 months, you pay 55.90. So now I want 4 months. Means that divide 3. Am I right, guys? Kamu bahagi 3 sahajalah nilai ni. Can you get it, guys? We using ratio here. If they ask you 1 month, how much tax? 1 bulan. What do I do, guys? 12 months, 55.90. So 1 month, what should I do? Everyone here, apa saya kena buat? You divide by, yeah, bahagi 12 sajalah. They can test you like this. Okay, so make sure you know how to do the conversion. They can also ask you maybe 3 years, 3 tahun. So kali 3 lah, just like that. Okay, so you must know how to play with the value. Okay, last type of tax, SST. Okay, so SST is basically they will give you a situation like you eat in a restaurant, kamu makan kat restaurant or hotel or anything. So you just need to count the tax. Okay, so basically very easy. Take the kadar, use the rate times the amount kali dengan jumlah. But also take note, the statement say 1 night. So they say 2 nights. So you need to times by 2. Okay, don't careless over here only. That's the only thing. Okay, guys, can you understand for all the type of tax? These are all the calculation. That's all. Okay, so I don't think it's that hard. Tak sangat susah. Okay, so we look at this example number 13. Then we will try out some other question also. Okay, so now they ask you to count x, y, z. Okay, cari nilai x, y, and z. So now, how are we going to find all this value? Can anyone tell? I don't think it's very hard. Try to observe and see. How do I count these values? So anyone, for x, can you tell me your answer? Nilai x dapat berapa? Alisa, can you try and see? X, you get what for this question? Okay, some more, the rest? X height. Hakim, I asked X, not Y. Okay, correct. 33.4, correct. Okay, and then Y, you take 300 times with 0.516. Okay, yes, just times both value. But then take note, okay, no need, still can. Okay, so Z also still the same. 50 times 0.546. So your answers will just be like this. Okay, X, Y, Z. You will get this value. Okay, so next one, part B. They ask you how much is the total, they never get the service tax. So anyone can try this. What is the total amount not subjected to service tax? This one, it depends on the question lah. You must read the question. Okay, let us check. Yes, very good. So what is your step, Hakim, to get 23180? So basically, you will take your 4360 plus X plus Y. Am I right, guys? Because Z, right? If you read the question, anything above 600, you will get tax 6%. So this one is already 600. So means that this Z value, right, will kena the service tax. So the one without service tax is all these three, plus all the value, because they want jumlah total. All right. So now last one, they want the total bill for November. So how do we find that answer? They want to know how much service tax. Sorry, not total bill, only the service tax. Berapa cukai yang kena bayar? Okay, very good. So basically, you take your Z value times 6%, because only your Z value will kena the tax. Others don't have tax, tak ada cukai. So your answer will only be Z times 6%. So this will be your answer. Okay, for part C, 1.64. All right. So can you guys understand up till now everything that I tell? Okay. So actually, we have completed chapter 4 already. Okay, officially lah. Of course, got some more question to try, but all the concept I've teach you already. Okay, so let us revise in this last 20 minutes. Of course, next week we will have revision class for chapter 4. Okay, one special class, we discuss all questions from the whole of chapter 4, theory plus calculation. We will have that lesson next week. Okay, so we try to see how much we can do today lah. Okay, so let's say we got these two value, annual values. Okay, 63,400 and 52,100. So this is the total tax relief. So now they want you to do joint tax assessment. Okay, only joint tax assessment. Okay, guys, if joint tax assessment shouldn't be that hard. So first step, annual income. Okay, I call name one. No need to always the same person answer. Okay, Miss Jada, can you try and see annual income? How much will you get for this question? Hello, Miss Jada. Annual income, pendapatan tahunan. Do you have the value? If you're in front of computer, you just type yes, Miss Jada. If you're still thinking, it's all right. If you're in front of computer, you just type yes. Okay. Guys, when I call your name, right, make sure you at least say yes, or you're thinking, or else I will think that actually you're not there. Okay, so make sure you respond and say like yes or thinking if I call your name later on. This one is just to check whether you follow the lesson or not. Okay, this one is total, total annual income. So this one is the income for the husband. This one is the income for the wife. So I want to find total annual income. So what will be the answer? No, not the same. Now we're finding annual income, okay, not chargeable income. Yes, very good, correct. So you just need to plus these two value only. Okay, because you want to find your total income first. Because we're doing joint tax assessment now. So we need to add every single value that we have. Okay, joint means you plus. Okay, so you will get this answer. Okay, very good. So this is your first step. Second step, they already tell you total tax relief, jumlah pelepasan is equal to 61219. Okay, so third step, we have to find something now. Okay, don't answer yet, anyone? Okay, who should I call? Okay, maybe Aife, are you here? What is the third step I should do? This is the first step. Second step. So langkah ketiga, what should I find now? Very good. So what is your 1 minus 2? What is the name? What do we call that term that we want to find? Start with letter C. We will find chargeable income. Okay, pendapatan bukan berbayar dulu. Okay, we finding pendapatan bercukai. Okay, bukan cukai pendapatan lagi. Chargeable income. Okay, can. Okay, so now I know at least no need to call you. Okay, so you just need to minus these two value. You will get the answer. Okay, this is your chargeable income. So you take minus 61219, you will get 54281. Okay, after this value, fourth step, what will we do? Langkah keempat, Bowen, fourth step. After we get chargeable income, what is our next step? If we want to find the income tax, cukai pendapatan. Correct. Okay, you just need to say table only. I will show you the table. Okay, so basically you have the value already. So you just need to refer the table. Okay, so just now the value was 54281. So 54281 base tax 1800 14%. So we use those two values. So 1800 and 14%. So you can write here base tax, correct, will be provided 1800, tax on balance, the baki, you will take 14% times with your chargeable income 54281 minus with the value in the table. So just now the value was 50,000. Okay, so you minus with 50,000. Okay, guys. So last step, you want to find the answer D. What should I do? Maybe Queenie, what should I do for the last step? Now I got my base tax and also tax on next balance. So I want to find my income tax, cukai pendapatan. So what should I do for number 5? What is the last step? Very good. Base tax times tax plus tax on next balance. So then you will get your answer already. Very good. So guys, can you see the flow of idea? This is a complete type of question for joint tax assessment. So you will get answer 2339.34. Can you all understand how to solve this question? So basically, it's these 5 steps you all need to remember. Then you can get the answer. All right. Okay, so we try one last question lah for today. The rest we will discuss next week, I think. Yeah, next week. So let me see. Okay, so we will do separate tax now. Since just now we try on joint tax, now we try separate tax pula. Okay, so let's say this question, they got 61,000 and 56,000. Okay. All right. So now they ask you find the income tax secara berasingan, separate tax assessment. So we need to divide into two, one for Encik Subra and one also for the wife. So this one is the wife. This one is Encik Subra. Okay. So let us start with Encik Subra. Okay, guys. Do you want the special condition? For Encik Subra, all the male answer me over here. For the wife, all the female in this Google Meet answer. I not sexist, huh? I just playing equal only. For the wife part, you all do. For the husband part, the men do. Okay? Not segregation lah. This is Penang. Okay? So no problem over here. I didn't say anything. No, I just think you all thinking towards that type of this thing. Okay, so nothing about segregation, just to make it more fun. Like you all in a team. Like let's say this is the boys team now. This one is the girls team. So we see which team win. Anyone wrong, they minus 1 point. Those answer correct my question, gain 1 point. So we see who win inside over here now. The boy win or the girl win. Deal or not, guys? We make it fun. This last question. See who win. Means see who is smarter lah. Is the boy smarter or the girl smarter actually? Okay. So ladies first. Okay. I always say ladies first. So I'm going to start with the wife first. Okay. So for wife, 56,000. Okay. So 56,000 is your annual income. So you can write down first. Annual income. What content? What do you mean by content? Annual income 56,000. All right. So now you have all these values. So basically now you are going to count the chargeable income. Yeah, I will write for you all later. I will go one shot for the wife first, then come back for the male. Okay, guys? So now all the female here get ready, yeah? We will go one shot till the end of the question. Then we go to the next side. Okay, so now chargeable income. Okay, so you refer over here. Huh? This is your values. This is your limits. Okay, so first person, Miss Jada, are you female? Should be, right? If your name is correct lah, because you never put the real name. Wow, so fast already. Not bad. Okay. I think girls team gonna win already lah, like this. Okay, so fast. So 56,000. I also never count yet. Okay, let me check and see. This one is your chargeable income, right? So minus 5900 minus 2500. Okay. Yes, very good. So that is your answer, guys. So you take, okay, no special things. So you just take all the values minus of each other. Okay, so you earn 1 point already for your team. Girls team 1 point already. 56,000 minus 9,000 minus 5900 minus 2500 minus 6,000 minus 2,000. So you will get an answer. Yeah, chill. Not yet your part. You don't answer now. Now is for the girls team. Early answer not allowed. Any boy here trying to cheat, no early answer. When I come your turn, then only you answer. Okay, or else deduct point. Anyone answer from now on, boys team, I minus 1 point. Okay. Yes, all girls first. Okay, so chargeable income done. Okay. Second question to the next girl. With this value, no. The person with the name no. Are you boy or girl? Just to confirm first. No. Are you here? I also not sure which team you are in now. Are you here? No? If not here, then I will go on to the next person already. Okay, so never mind. Next person, Huini. Of course, I'm boy lah. You can see my camera, am I right? Okay, this value, Huini. Is there anything special about this value that I will get if I have a value like this? What is something special with this value, 30,600? Ah, kena. -1. Okay, boy -1, girl 1 already. Huini, are you here? Cannot. -1 already. Very good. 2 points for girl team. No, there's no such thing as third type all. I already said after that person mention some more, kena minus already. So fair and square. All right. Yes, you're getting cooked. Okay, so basically you will get a rebate of RM 400 with this value. Okay, because it's less than 35,000. All right. So now you can find your base tax. Okay, so you can refer table. This one I don't want to ask anyone lah because you can refer by your own. There's no skill here. So 30,600, your value will be 150. Okay, so you can just copy back 350 over here. Okay, so base tax 350. Then you can find your tax on next balance. Tax on balance. You use the percentage. Boys team, get ready, yeah? Coming to you soon, Adi. Tax on next balance, you have 8%. Hey, wait, is it 8? Oh, it's 3, sorry, 3%, because less than 35,000. 3%. So you take 3% times with 30,600. You will go back to 0 lah, if anyone answer correctly, because now you all -1. Then you increase. Okay, so it's equal to let me check and see, is it 30,000? 20,000. Lucky. This part I don't ask you all because you all can refer the table also. So you minus with 20,000. Okay, so now girls team, get ready. I'm going to call the next person. So let me count the value first. Times 3 over 100. Okay, so this is the value. Okay, so what is the next step that I should find now? After I get the base tax and tax on next balance. Alisa, can you try and see? After I have base tax and tax on next balance, what should I find next? The last step. The question is this one. You must find your income tax. So how do I find your income? How do I find income tax? What is the step I should use to get income tax? Or if you can tell the answer directly, also better. Elisa? Let me see. I want your answer for income tax. What will you get as your answer based on the calculation so far? You got your base tax 350, tax on balance 318. So now you want to find the income tax. So what is your answer? It's okay if you don't know, you can tell don't know. You can ask your friend help inside here to help you also. If you don't know, you just okay, don't worry. Okay, girl team, who is going to help your friend? Final answer or not final answer? Careful, I want the final answer for income tax. So you must tell me that answer you get, is it final or not final? So the rest, girls team, what will be your final answer? Income tax. Kena lah boys team. -2, huh? Boys team cannot answer for girls team. Okay, habis. Very good. Is it all? Yes, I know Ife is a boy. I know him since Form 4 already. Not 668. He betray you all because you think he's a girl actually. Guys, very hard to interpret names sometimes. You must be careful. Okay, sometimes you think it's a girl, it's actually a boy. Okay, so please be careful. Okay. Okay, so for girls team, 668 is not the answer. Huh? You must minus the rebate. Huh? Make sure girls team, you must minus the tax rebate, 400. So your 668 is your income tax. You must minus 400. So it's 268. Do you get it? Alisa, Queenie, and one more is who? I also forget already. Miss Jada. Get it? So your answer is 268. So this one I cannot give you all point because not fair. So girls team so far 2 points total. Okay, now boys team. This one very sad. -2 already. So you must get 4 points lah to equal. And means that semua kat sini, all the boys must answer correct. One wrong, settle already. Finish. Okay, let's see. Okay, annual income. This one there's no question because it's already given. So you just copy the value, 61,000. Okay, now it's coming. Okay, so first question, I will call the name. You don't simply answer. If anyone simply answer, gonna kena. So, okay. Oh, very good lah. So now boys team is less already. Thank you, Ife, for helping the girls win also. You actually help them to win. Okay, boys team, Bowen, you're up first. Actually correct lah, then only it's fair because girls got 3 people, so boy also must have 3 people to compete. If Ife means 4 already, so it's not fair. Okay, so boys team, Bowen, what will be your chargeable income for this question? I am not counted because I am teaching you all, so I'm not in the team. For the no, may I know you are boy or girl? So Bowen, try and see what will you get for your chargeable income. Oh boy, okay. So no, you can join us answer. So I'll call your name later on. Okay, for boys team. Okay, so boys actually got advantage now. Got 4 people still. Girls got 3. Okay, so let me check and see. Okay, let's see. 6,000 minus 2,000 minus 5,000. Okay, very good, Bowen. Now boys team is at -1. Okay, very sad lah. Okay, it's -1. So now basically you take 61,000 minus every single value. Okay, just minus all the value in the table. Minus 9,000, 6,000, 2,000, 5,000, 2,600. Okay, so Bowen correct. Okay, next person, get ready. If you see this value, 36,400. Karthik, for this value, is there anything special you will get for this value? Very good. Boys team is on 0 points now. Okay, 0 points. Very good. So rebate, we don't have RM 400. Very good. So now 0-2. So 2 more people must answer correct. So let me see next. Okay, base tax. This one I will answer for you because same for the girls team also. I asked the same question. Okay, so base tax, basically we refer to this column. So it's 600 and then 8%. This one I won't ask you a question. 600 and 8%. So you take 600. Tax on balance you will take 8% times with your value 36,400. Okay, for boys team, I give you extra one question because got extra 1% here. So you minus what value? 36,400 minus what? Okay, let me see who to call. Hakim, 36,400 minus, very good, 1.35,000. Wow, boys really want to win the girls. Okay, let's see. I think win quite tough lah, because not enough question already. Okay, so it's okay. This one I cannot ask you because it's just counting value only. So you can press calculator. So you will get 112. Okay, so this one also I asked the girls. Income tax, how do I count? Last one. Okay, this the person going to decide. No. Can you tell me your answer for income tax of this question? What is your final answer? You decide your team, May I know your answer? What is your income tax for this question? Cukai pendapatan. Why, Miss Jada? Why you answer for the girls team? Kenala like this. Minus one. Okay, now both also one. So now no. What is your answer? I fair to the girls, I also don't know. So what is your answer? I asking for no, not Miss Jada. Salah lah. Very good. Okay, habis. It's a draw. 1-1. Guys, for the boys team, how you count income tax? 600 plus 112. So you get 712. Ayo, you all got chance to win. You all don't want to take it also. So it's a draw, one each. Boy one, girl one. So both of you all are equally smart. Boy team and girl team also. Very good lah, y'all. I thought boy team gonna win already. CC, this question also you never answer correct. Ayo, never mind lah. Okay, so good match, all of you, boys team and girl team. You all like this game, everyone here. So now you all can respond, everyone. Do you like this match? Like boy team versus girl team? Maybe I should try it more often lah, even for ad match or something like that. Okay, I will try to implement it. Okay, so very good because you all answer correct also, most of you. Bhuvan, you are with us boys. Cannot. I'm the judge. So means they have to be equal. Kat tengah-tengah. Not boy, not girl. Cannot lah. How can be like this? Okay, guys. So today's lesson, no, it's all me only. Same account. One for tab, one for laptop, one for phone. 3. Okay. So there's no extra Bhuvan here. There's only one Bhuvan, which is me. Okay. So guys, do you all understand today's lesson well? For everyone that joined, this is basically we complete text already lah for Form 4. Form 5 Chapter 4. Okay, so next week we will have revision class. Maybe revision we can play some game also like next week. We play boy team, girl team also for revision class next week. So make sure you all attend also. All right. So any questions you all have now that you want to ask me?